So I'm always looking out for new earbuds with like new gimmicks, hidden gems, or like just a good bang for your buck. And I've had heard of Shokz before with like their bone conduction, but I'd never really tried them before. But after trying out these Shokz Openfits for the last couple of months, I never thought they were gonna be my daily drivers. Like, I'm rocking these 24/7, and I guarantee I can pique your interest as well. And first of all, to be clear, these are not bone conducting, like these are not like their other earbuds. They basically are like little speakers that live like in front of your ear, and probably the first thing you'll be thinking is like, okay, the bass will be lacking for sure, because that's kind of the first drawback of like those bone conducting ones, right? But I'm very happy to report that was actually the first thing I was very surprised about, that these actually kind of pack a punch. Like, obviously they're not as bassy or as good with the bass like in-ears, but you know, solid bass, and you know, the volume is pretty good too. Like, voices are clear too, the mids are fine, and you know, considering they don't block your ear canal or they're like not in there at all, it's pretty good. The call quality is not that important to me, but it does seem doing very well. Like, I don't have any complaints from people that I call. I mean, obviously with Bluetooth earbuds, like, it's Bluetooth, it's not gonna be as good as cable, but these are more than capable. You also have like 7 hours of playback time with these, and then with the case it goes up to 28 if I'm not mistaken, and like a 5-minute charge gives you like an hour of playback, which is honestly pretty good. But when I talk about these in store or with friends or whatever, they always ask like, why would you pay this amount for these earbuds? Like, you're paying 175 euros for earbuds that don't have any noise cancelling and that don't block anything out, right? And that's what I was thinking at the start as well. Like, I was thinking, I'll buy them, try them, and then return them. And look at me now, they have a dedicated spot in my left pocket, and yes, you don't have any noise cancelling, but you know, it does get loud enough that you can still immerse yourself into the music even when hearing your surroundings. But that also means you can kind of wear them all the time. Like, yes, you can immerse yourself in the music whenever you want, but you're also available like 100% of the time. And I know that for some people this is not what they're looking for, but in so many cases in my day-to-day life, they just live around my ears. Like, I do work out quite often, and I do go running or cycling quite a bit too, and I can rely on these 100% of the time without missing the noise cancelling, which I thought was never going to be possible. Like, even like when I'm driving, for example, I have these in. Like, I can listen to music in the car, and when I get a phone call, I can just, you know, because you know how bad audio is in the car, so I can just call with these while I'm also playing music in the car. It's, you know, they can connect to 2 devices at the same time, so that's amazing. Or when you're at home and, you know, I'm behind my laptop and I'm using my phone, and just the seamless switching between them it's so nice. So they just kind of live there. They're just always kind of there. And they kind of disappear too. Like, you kind of forget that they're there. Like, they're secure, they're very comfortable. They're like a no-brainer earbud. Like, you don't have to think about taking them off, because you don't have any case where like, okay, I need to take them off to listen to someone or to do something. No, they just stay in place, and they don't move, and they're just there when you need them to. Also, no ear strain, because for someone that's like, for example, working at home, you know, in-ear earbuds, they can get kind of rough and sweaty, or like the earbud after a few hours, it feels uncomfortable. With these, they're like little pillows for your ears. And obviously, you know, noise cancelling is very nice, like if you're taking the train or something like that. But honestly, I thought I was gonna miss it more, but these just have been incredibly convenient. I recommend these to like 90% of the people that are looking for earbuds. And I've only heard good feedback, so yeah, they do seem to be working for not only me. And obviously there are some negatives too with everything. First of all, the case, it's quite a behemoth. Like, this is huge. Like, if you're wearing like tighter jeans or something like that, this thing will, this thing will stick out. Like, this is compared to like this is the Sony XM5s. This is considered already like, it's a tiny case, but it's like quite bulky sometimes. But you can kind of see like how big the Shokz are, right? And they're quite thick as well. So it is quite the chunker. Also, no wireless charging, not something really I care about. Like, I don't really, like, I've had my period of time where I use wireless charging, but it's just slow and hot, and nah, I just rather plug something in. So no wireless charging here. And obviously they are quite pricey, but again, I've gotten my worth out of these, like, a lot. So yeah, from all the earbuds that I have and all the earbuds that I've tested, I thought these were gonna impress me the least, but they did the opposite. And now they're just my daily drivers. Like, it's something you have to experience for yourself, and when you have the chance to do it, or they're in a store and you can try them out, just do it. Just listen to them and you'll be sold. Like, again, not everyone, but I think a lot of people will be sold on these. Like, they just have like so many use cases as well. Like last week I had a guy in store who was like, hey, I'm riding my bike, I'm using earbuds, like with the transparency mode. It's not great. I was like, my guy, let me tell you about these. And a lot of people still don't know about them. And I was like, this is what you need. The guy was so happy, and that makes me happy. Like, these fit in everywhere. Even if they're not your daily drivers, I feel like these can be used by anyone. So, Shokz, you did it. You made one of the best earbuds I've ever had.